Is my TV dirty? Yes. You're not going to say anything about it though, because it really does not matter. Fear that I just made it worse. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Today we are figuring out exactly what it is that I want to do for the rest of my life, except we're not, because that would take up the amount of years that I have left to live on this earth. So instead we're just going to talk about it, and we're going to do laundry while I talk about it because I need to get it done, and thinking out loud always helps me to come up with more ideas and more thoughts and all of the fun things. So come with me as we ponder some ideas. Whether or not they're good ones, we'll see. Everybody says whenever they are first starting out on YouTube that you need to have like a niche and something that, you know, you can post about regularly and all those things. However, the problem with me is I don't know what I want to do as a niche because I'm still trying to figure out my own life and the things that interest me and the things that don't. I don't know how I'm supposed to have a niche if I don't even know what it is that I want to do. So we're just going to come up with some ideas and talk about them together. First and foremost, I have pondered the idea of doing real estate. The reason is because I have previously talked to my parents about it, and they have told me that I have, you know, the skills, and I am very persuasive and very, very, very argumentative. So I have that going for me as far as anything real estate goes. I like to talk to people, I like to be outside, I like to be out and doing things. So that's just one idea. I also think that it would be really cool just to have that kind of freedom. I have some friends that I've been talking to about real estate. They've all given me great reviews and things for me to think about, ways to just get started. So that's something that I'm really thinking about and pondering, and I just think that it would be a great thing to do overall. Another thing I was thinking about was going to flight school. Those of you who don't know me personally, my dad is actually a pilot and he makes great money, he's got great benefits, and he loves his job. And me personally, I think that the hand-eye coordination and the skills that you have to have for it are very daring for me and challenging, and something that I also need in my life is a challenge. With my major now, I'm not happy with education whatsoever as a major for me, and I just want something where I'm being challenged and also something that I really enjoy, because education is not it for me anymore like I thought it was going to be, just because of the ways that we now have to teach and the criteria you have to meet as a teacher, and the ways that you have to, just the ways that you have to teach in general, I'm just not really a fan of. I have literally been obsessed with teaching for as long as I've been going to school, and that was something that I literally always wanted to do. However, now that I'm actually in the major itself, I don't really want to do it anymore. There's so many other great things that I can do that can challenge me and that I can really build myself up with, and I've always wanted to be kind of an entrepreneur, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, whatever. I've always wanted to do something like that, but I have just never had the platform to do it, and I wish that I did. For me, that is something that would never like get old for me, I guess, and something that I would always love to do. So there's that idea. Other ideas, flight attendant. I have pondered that idea a little as well, just because they also get great benefits. You still get to travel. They only work like 12 to 14 days a month, which sounds amazing, and they get flight perks. So far, I've really been looking into real estate, and just because I know that I have the personality, I guess. The big thing with real estate is you get out however much you put in. So there's that. The more that I think about it, my niche is taking you guys along with me as I figure out my life and figure out the direction that I want to go and the places that I want to go and all of those different sorts of things. What else? What else do we need to talk about, guys? Because I know there's more. I just got back from California. I went out there just because I wanted to, because I could, I guess I wanted to see my older sister who I hadn't seen in forever. She's not technically my older sister, but she's basically my older sister. Been really close for a long time. I went out there to go see her and also just to go be in California because I have never been as an adult. Well, I'm freshly an adult, but I have never been except when I was really little and we just went to, I think, the northern, like San Francisco area. I wanted to go back out there and see the beautiful state of California. It is a beautiful state. I would live there if I had millions and millions of dollars to spare. Another thing, doing something online, like maybe like freelance. I love to write. I've always loved to write. Industry for that is not the greatest right now, although it is picking back up. Same with real estate. There's so many real estate agents that I feel like being a fresh adult, I wouldn't really get a chance because of my lack of experience. Okay, so top hits from this video. My clothes just fell, hold on. I need to empty out my suitcase. You know why? Because I got back from California on Sunday. It's currently Wednesday. It's one of those things that I know that needs to be done, but I haven't gotten around to it because I've been doing a million other things. And also, I just needed a couple days to relax after my long California trip of walking around everywhere and being so productive. I just wanted to chill and relax. However, laziness is a sin, so we are getting back on track with getting the things done that need to get done. She's heavy. I overpacked to high end. The good thing about emptying out my suitcase is that all of this stuff is going in the laundry basket. I don't care what anybody says. They have been sitting in my suitcase for a long time. They're dirty. Nobody will be able to change my mind on that. It's all going in the laundry basket. I've seen so many things online and especially on TikTok recently that's like, why did our great-grandmothers have so much motivation? Why did they never feel so unmotivated all the time like our generation does? It's because they just got up and did things. Like they didn't have a phone to just get on as soon as they woke up. They didn't have a phone to just sit around and play on. And I feel like now as a generation, we just sit around, lay around all day and just feel sorry for ourselves when really we should just be living like how they did. Just because we have phones and an easier way to communicate with people doesn't mean we don't need to be getting up and getting out and getting active and doing things that heal our minds and our bodies. I don't want to get too like spiritual and like voodoo on y'all, but I'm just saying, like, get up. Don't get on your phone immediately. Get up and make your bed, because the state in your bed is the state in your head. Go open your blinds, open your windows, whatever. Go outside, go on a walk. Go walk your dog, go walk your cat, go walk your elephant, whatever you have. It's okay to give your body, and it's good to give your body the rest and relaxation that it needs. About a week ago, I had a period of about 2 weeks where I was really struggling physically and mentally, and I needed to give my body the rest, and I needed my body to heal from certain things. So I laid in bed for 2-3 days and I didn't do anything, and it felt great because I needed that. However, after being in California and now coming back, now I realize that my body needs that physical activity and it needs to be moving now that it's had the healing and the rest that it needed. If you learned anything from this video, learn that you just need to get up and go and do things physically, so that way your mind feels better. Enough of my TED talk for today. I know y'all are tired of hearing me, but I'm done emptying out my suitcase. I'm done with the laundry, and I'm going to grab a little bite for lunch, and then me and my puppy are going on a walk. All this to say, I aspire for my mind to be healthy, and the only way for my mind to be healthy is if I am physically healthy as well.